Welcome to Meet the Candidates at WOLW Video Productions in Fort Payne, Alabama. WOLW does not endorse any particular candidate or political party. We do provide this opportunity for each candidate to discuss their issues, their concerns, their platforms, and to answer a list of questions that they have provided. We are now going to take some time to meet Mentone Police Chief Lamar Bray, who is running for DeKalb County Sheriff. Mr. Bray, can you tell us a little bit about your background and introduce yourself to the people of DeKalb County?
Well, I'm Lamar Bray. I'm presently the police chief at Mentone, Alabama. I have 22 years experience in law enforcement on the municipal level as a city police officer, many years as a deputy sheriff here in DeKalb County, and again, most recently as Mentone's police chief for the last almost 4 years. I'm a graduate of the Northeast Alabama Police Academy and also the Montgomery City Police Academy.
What are your immediate and long-term plans for the department if you are elected?
Due to the geographical area of the county, it's 67 miles long. And for the reason that we have fire stations located in communities throughout the county, you know, it just makes sense to locate a substation, and I plan to do that in the north end and the south end of the county, with the Sheriff's Department remaining central. What I plan to do is essentially divide, for investigative purposes on all major crimes, I plan to divide the county into 3 different precincts, if you will, staffing each substation with a full-time criminal investigator and a drug agent. And the reason I say that is that 94% of all crime is drug related. So, you know, at the present time we have a task force that does a good job, but they're out chasing the drug guys. You've got your criminal investigators and your patrol officers that are chasing the folks that break into your homes and commit the other crimes to feed the drug habit. So you got 2 different groups of folks chasing the same group of bad guys. And by staffing these substations full time, and that will be their location, that will be where they work, they will get to know and work with the local police departments in their respected areas each and every day. They will work with them. And I think by raising that level of trust and cooperation between the various agencies in the county, it can only result in our arrests going up on the short term and ultimately a reduction in crime overall.
In the news recently, we have heard about a conflict between the Sheriff's Department and the County Commission with regards to money given for housing federal inmates. Can you give us some insight into this situation?
Well, first, let me say that no part of the sheriff's budget goes toward the payment of the new county jail. Many years ago, when the county jail was on the drawing board, our county commission had the foresight to sit down with every mayor in this county and reach an agreement. $40 was added for every on top of court cost as an additional cost, earmarked to go toward the payment of the county jail. A bond issue was also floated, and that's how the payments to the new county jail are being made at the present time. No part of the sheriff's budget goes toward the payment of the county jail.
What steps would you take to improve the relationship between the Sheriff's Department and the County Commission?
Well, first you have to sit down and work together. And as sheriff, I plan to do that. And I don't, not going to tell you for 1 minute that we're going to agree on everything, But I will attend the commission meetings, and I understand that's one problem with the present sheriff. He very seldom, if ever, attends a county commission meeting. I plan to be at every commission meeting, and you know, we're going to work through our problems, and the decision we reach and come out with on the other side is going to be best for all citizens of DeKalb County.
Since we have been discussing the relationship between the county commission and the sheriff's department, I've started to wonder if there are other agencies with which the sheriff's department works where you feel you could positively impact those relationships.
Well, as sheriff, I would certainly, and I've already mentioned the local police departments. You see, in a small town, your local police departments usually have a pretty good idea where their crimes are being committed. And as sheriff, what I plan to do is be their support staff, be a member of their team. They don't work for me. I will be simply there to support them in any way that we can. And also neighboring agencies, neighboring counties, and I plan to use the full power of the sheriff's department to rely on the Drug Administration, DEA, FBI, whoever we need to work with, we will work with them. And overall, we're going to make an impact on DeKalb County, and we're going to reduce the crime rate.
Lamar, I know you have some guests with you today. Can you tell us a little bit about your prospective team?
Well, a lot of people, you know, they perceive the sheriff as being the guy that goes out and physically puts everyone in jail. The truth is, a huge job of the sheriff is being a good administrator. And I think that a big part of that job is bringing on board the best quality, most experienced people he can to help him run his department. And I'm happy, very pleased to announce that Ron Ogletree, a law enforcement veteran of many, many years, started his career as an Alabama State Trooper for 28 years, 20 years as a supervisor, retired as post commander. Later went on to become a Special Deputy United States Marshal, and actually worked for a time for the present sheriff, and up until very recently was Fort Payne's Police Commissioner. Ron brings vast experience to the table, and I certainly welcome his knowledge and his insight and his guidance. The other member of the team, and this goes back to a lot of the problems the present sheriff has faced. The person that I've chosen and will serve DeKalb County very well started his law enforcement career right here now in DeKalb County. He started with Sheriff Harold Richards as a deputy and criminal investigator. He later went to the United States Marshal Service as a deputy United States Marshal, served many years in that capacity. One of his duties there, he was a supervisor and chief deputy United States Marshal. But one of his duties was putting federal inmates into county jails. So Mike Fielder, my choice for chief jail administrator, I think can solve a lot of the problems that we've seen and all read and heard about over the last few months. And I am proud to have both these men as a member of my command staff.
Lamar, why should the people of DeKalb County vote for you?
I will work to restore honesty, integrity, and accountability to the office of sheriff. I will work to restore good working relations with the county commission. I will work with the city police and all other law enforcement agencies. I will partner with federal agencies to improve our law enforcement in DeKalb County. I will reestablish the open door policy at the Sheriff's Department. You will not have to have an appointment to discuss your problems with the sheriff. Stop by the office and we'll visit. I ask you, the voters of DeKalb County, to consider me when you go to the polls and vote for your next sheriff. Thank you.